maybe just to
because mental health is a reality for all of us. Anyone can be affected at any one time in their lives. Agreed? So, about our finances that you'd like to pose to our honorary treasurer. Our auditors are also here. You can ask them as well, which were presented to you now. Could I please get a proposer for the adoption of the annual report as well as the audited financial statements? So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have our annual report as well as our audited financial statements for the period 2024-25 adopted. Before we start, as the program director, I will be your electoral officer for this evening as well. Firstly, I wish to thank the outgoing board of Cape Mental Health for their phenomenal dedication, commitment, and in tough times. They are solid. We have been in excellent hands, skilled hands. South African citizens who are giving back to the community through the work on our board and their excellent governance. A board who remains in the way we address mental health challenges and remain concerned about the increasing prevalence of mental health conditions. But it's a board for an increase to our staff in this dire financial difficult times. It's almost unheard of. And the motivation for that was, it's tough out there. That the board has been bestowed with great responsibility, but have remained steadfast. They receive not a cent for the hours they spend guiding us. Thank you very much for sharing your exceptional. So as I've indicated, I will be your electoral officer, and we will be electing the president, 2 vice presidents. Proceed with the voting and election of the office bearer, of the board. First of all, the board, it requires us to operate, we are expected to operate within the framework of the Constitution in the way we proceed, advance of the annual general meeting with the consent of the person. I'll just give you an example of the kind of nomination. It's one of the nomination forms you received, and these are usually received 14 days before the annual general meeting. So, at the first meeting of the new board, which will be next week, every board member, now this is quite different, and I believe every non-profit organization should be doing this. Every single board member signs a code of good governance. This year, they'll be signing a pledge, and that pledge is to indicate that they will serve in the interests of the organization's vision, its mission, and objectives. All our staff have signed a pledge. Every staff member, every management committee member, and now the board will sign a similar pledge. And it's a pledge, it's a commitment that we are here to serve, and we are here to make mental health a reality for all. So office bearers are elected to form the executive committee. That will happen next week. And they are mandated, so the executive committee of the organization are mandated to take responsibility for the operations and the governance responsibilities. So let's move on. We'd like to, at this juncture, elect for the 25-26 period the president of Cape Mental Health. So the president plays a ceremonial role, represents the organization at various events, speaks on behalf, is an ambassador for Cape Mental Health, and I'm going to call for the nomination of the president of Cape Mental Health. Okay, so Mr. Gary Pond has proposed Dr. Amelia Jones. Dr. Jones, are you prepared to accept the nomination? Yes, I got a nod, which is a yes. Could I get a seconder for the proposal? Thank you very much. Mr. Stuart Mizikewa has seconded Dr. Jones' nomination for the position of president. Are there any other nominations for this position? I think there's a lot of confidence, Dr. Jones. So congratulations. Dr. Amelia Jones is a well-known social worker, but also mentoring directors, young directors, giving her input, guiding the governance processes, and we are very blessed to have you on the presidents. So for the first president, could I get a nomination for the first president? Vice President, sorry, Professor Johannes John Langbaard to be the first Vice President. Could I get a seconder for that proposal? Thank you very much, Professor Johannes John Langbaard. Could I call for the second Vice President of Cape Mental Health? Okay, so we have a nomination. President of Cape Mental Health, could I get a seconder? Thank you very much, Amina Septo, for seconding that nomination. So, Mr. Ken Sturgeon, congratulations on this very important role that you play, and also in Professor Johannes John Langbaard's absence. Congratulations to both of you. For those who know, Mr. Sturgeon has been a member of Cape family, it's part of the family. and has served on our board and executive and has given much guidance at no cost. Is that they can make this huge contribution, and they do, and they save us an enormous amount of money. But most of all, the leadership with years and experience. So congratulations to Mr. Ken Sturgeon and Professor Johannes John Langbach. Please give him a hand of applause. Then we have received the nominations in writing in advance of this meeting for the following members of Cape Mental Health. Tracy Fortune, Mr. David Lotz, Mr. Stuart Muzikewa, Mr. Gary Pond, Mr. Kurt Pretorius, Mr. Dylan Rodemeyer, and Nina Septo, and Mrs. Shona Sturgeon. I'd like to recommend that we nominate and elect en bloc the nominations received. If you are in support of that, could I get a proposer for the en bloc nomination? Iken Kinch. Thank you very much, Mrs. Kinch. It's lovely to see you this evening. Always good. So we have a nomination from Mrs. Iken Kinch. Do we have a proposal for the en bloc? Again, it's always good to have you with us, Harold. Every year, it's like the great reunion, and has been a wonderful supporter of Cape Mental Health, and specifically individuals with a mental health condition. Some of you may remember, I think it was about 2 years ago, we had a video of a education care whose home needed, a bathroom in particular, needed to be adapted to be disability friendly. And Mr. Kickman very kindly funded that renovation for that family. So thank you very much again. So I'd like to congratulate the new board of Cape Mental Health, and I'm going to ask our president, Dr. Amelia Jones, to stand so you can give her a hand of applause. And then I'm going to ask Mr. Ken Sturgeon, who's the vice president, to stand so that we can give him a hand of applause. And then our new board, who have been elected en bloc, to stand. Mr. Gary Pond, Mr. Stuart Muzikewa, Mrs. Shona Sturgeon, Mr. Dave Lotz, Mr. Dylan Rodemeyer, Ms. Nina Septo, and Tracy Fortune obviously isn't here, so I can't get it. Is that obviously? So did we get Kurt Pretorius? Ah, Kurt. I thought I was missing you. So congratulations to have enormous responsibility, and we want to say thank you to you for taking on this role and guiding us through the storms and helping us to navigate the choppy waters. We'll get there. So thank you very much. Please, again, a hand of applause to them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the point on our agenda where we'd like to present to you the stories of 5 amazing, brave young people. And it's a presentation which focuses on mental health in action. and how that action has resulted, despite the challenges, a realizing of. So sit back. Could I ask that the lights be dimmed, please?
Mental health in action realizes potential by creating the emotional and psychological conditions that allow grow the abilities in themselves and others. Over the past year, Cape Mental Health's team of job workers, rehabilitation workers, and counselors worked 22-year-old pensioner Rashida, her daughter was Sifa, and her 2 children lived together in a humble home in Lentegee, Mitchells Plain. Both women have a mental health diagnosis and are clients of Cape Mental Health. What was your situation a year ago? What was it like?
My mama did cry every night for her. She don't get a sasa in her hand and stuff. She said that people eat all the pension, they're so nice, fish and chips and stuff, and she's crying. My brother just gave her in her hand 200 on her own sasa money. My mom was already from home, sick, was just sick, kind of sick. Then kept by depression, sick with fat suckering and so on. I would lose my daddy also. It was so nice, I was miserable. Ek moet nou maar nog opstaan. Ek het gaan bepraat by social development. Ek het gaan sê dat gaat aan en my naam kry niks aan my pa se private pension. My Claudia with the social worker, she did call my brother to say you must leave the SASSA card here.
When did you get the card?
That was now 2 months back.
And how has life changed since?
Ons het nou vir 'n hele maand baie saltig gehad in huis. Daar is ook kleiery nie. Ons het nou die eerste gekry, 69 units. Hy het ook reggekom, die waterloos al het ook reggekom. Ja, ek voel nou baie bitter, ek word nie nou amper siekie en so aan. Ek voel so lekker in my body.
So what are you doing with the money now?
Nee, as ek moes my sjel gaan weet, ons het vir my die charge gaan koop vir my and was now she was always pajamas and slippers, she want that.
How are you being supported to make sure that you can budget for electricity?
As my social worker Claudia, I'm talking a lot with her over the phone. Then I'm phoning her and she say I must make a budget the stuff with the light and the stuff and the food stuff I must buy. Vegetables for my mommy, toiletries, all that stuff. Ek moet vir my huis baie dankie dat hulle ons gehelp het vir die jaar.
Buka was a healthy baby who was developing normally, like most children his age. But everything started changing after he fell ill with the flu and stopped developing. His parents took him to a doctor, and after a year of appointments and assessments, Buka was diagnosed with autism.
After the first doctor discovered him, starting to change behavior. He was not like a normal child, which was hard to take care of him. He needed special care, so it was very hard. It was very hard. I had to stop working because it was hard to get him a babysitter. I wasn't working for a long time because I had to take care of him. Then after we found this news, then things went back to normal. When things were normal, I got a job. I had to resign and start a business. I'm flexible now to do anything. Because you go to a therapy, it's easy for me to take him to a therapy. And also, I'm going to teachers, they help me a lot. They really communicate with me on a daily basis. The way that the process have changed, I even forgot what Buko was like. Sometimes when I think we're going to, when we dress him up, he's gonna dress like this the whole day, even going to bed like this. But now he takes off his shoes, he organizes himself. But since maybe we've not been with him, we didn't understand him. But since I've been with him, I know how he was like before. But now there's a lot of change. It's like because he's with his second family.
Usanda lives in Kimber House in Observatory. His journey with Ubuntu Car Wash started with a voluntary car wash project at Cape Mental Health. Here, he learned how to lead and support a team towards a job well done.
I came to Funding House around about 2008 when I heard about Funding House when I was staying around in Midland, and that's where I recovered completely and got my confidence back. I heard about Kimber House from Funding House when I was in Funding House.
What was your journey to start working at the car wash?
First, before I got the position at Ubuntu, the that's why I went to Ubuntu. And I was a team leader there for the people of TWU. Not to give instructions, but make the people, you give support to the people. And you just tell them to do their work as they can. But they already know what to do. They told us that they will be having a launch on the 3rd of May. They called us to come in and to do the launch, the Ubuntu project. And then we were able to wash cars on the day. And then when it came to June, it was raining a lot. We're just sitting now waiting to be called again. I'm hoping that we will have more contracts so that we can actually stay and still do the car washing for the cars, so that the company can still get the car wash contracts.
Adam is a grade 12 student from Mitchell's Plain. He has been part of the Cape Mental Health Youth Matters program for the past year, a program that has changed his life.
I was part of the Cape Mental Health Youth Matters program. I had a social worker named Ada who had sessions with me on every Monday. So my mother died in 2019, and for a few years I had no access to any therapy or anything. She started with saying that she's not going to be able to take away anything, especially the depression or anxiety, but she'll be able to make it lighter and help me deal with it in the future. I was trying for a few months, but it wasn't working anymore, and I ended up to take my own life. When she found that out, and she was working with the school to get me into a mental health institution, and we didn't get that far. We had our sessions again, and she was trying to fix again what we had left off, and trying to understand why I did what I did, and how in the future I don't have to do it again. And it really made a difference probably to where I am today. I'm not 100%, but I do feel way better than what I did before.
With the right support, people are more resilient, turning setbacks into growth, challenges into learning, and growth into independence. Here, how service users reflect on their personal growth and recovery through mental health in action.
I just want to, especially people suffering with disability, doesn't matter which one disability, doesn't matter. Believe in yourself is very important. Believe in yourself, stand in the mirror, talk to yourself that I'm going to make it.
So for parents who are suffering from the same thing, be patient, investigate more, try to research where you can get help.
Even the little it counts. You may think that they don't appreciate it, but they do. And what you do for them, you will earn back. They will be doing a good job for you at their best ability.
I got into Stellenbosch University, so I'm going to MBA. I'm going to study chartered accounting, and hopefully one day I'll eventually become a politician. Because the biggest thing that I want to do is that everything I've taught me from the past 2 years is that when it comes to mental health, even taught me that we need to focus on it, we need to change it, so that there isn't more people like me in the future.
Another thing of mental health, they say it's about ability. Please consider of employing us, for our disability is not what defines us.
the applause. And the mental health foot soldiers who daily go out and provide hope and give back the belief that people can, and you're not defined by your disability. If I could get a little bit more light, the video is done. Thank you. Okay, we're coming to the end of our program, but before we close this evening, it would be amiss of me if we didn't just stop and pause for a few minutes to allow us to say thank you. I found this beautiful quote which said, "Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well." And so I'd like to start off by saying thank you, Paul, our guests this evening, for being bold and for standing here and sharing your lives and your journey with us. May blessings shower upon you. Thank you very much for welcoming and opening our proceedings. Then to the entire AGM Planning Committee who tirelessly work from April through to this evening to ensure that we tick all the boxes and that it's a success. I'd like to just mention some names: to Carol Bosch, to Santi Blanche, to Sandra Ellis, the Mayor, to Warwick Williams, Wilhelmine Bass, Kia, Mukadi, Vusi, Ndukuya, Renee Minis, Chanel Andrews, Mpilo Kumalo, Cindy Mano, Barbara Mayer. Thank you. Bits and pieces of the puzzle and helping us to put it together this evening. Also, huge thanks to the setup team who arrived, and to the transport team as well, and all our drivers who will ensure that our staff get home safely this evening. Thanks for availing yourselves and assisting with the important and essential tasks. To Sandra Ellis, who isn't here this evening, who is the author and editor of our wonderful annual review, as you've already seen. She's creatively, meticulously taken the stories and the work of the organization and scripted it in a way that you will understand the stories of resilience, courage, resolve, and hope. Thank you, Sandra, for all you do and for the wonderful annual review that tells the story of our work. Thank you very much for coordinating and compiling our annual report this year. Thank you for completing a detailed business and technical document, which is part of the legal requirements, and to all the managers who input consolidated annual financial statements, to all the state departments, to our national office, and to also donors. To our UTs and allowing our guests globally, nationally, and locally to be part of our event this evening. Then to the video, to Barbara Mayer. Barbara, if you could stand, and to Celise, who's standing already. Maybe you can join Barbara. And to Ashley, is Ashley this evening, and the time it took to relay the stories of the 5 mental health service users. Thank you for a very professional video that we will use at other training sessions or events that we may have. We really appreciate it, so thank you. A very special thanks to the mental health service users. We saw potential, we saw resilience. We saw them rise. You know, we have an annual kite festival. And that kite for us is important because it rises. Symbolize for us what kites, or the kites symbolize for us what these young people have journeyed through on their recovery path. His story, he's going to be a politician and he's going to advocate for child and adolescent mental health services in our country. And he will have our support. He must be our next ambassador. To Zintle Sufangisa, she got an A. She didn't get a C. She didn't get a D. She got an A. And she is smiling. Grown. To Rashida and Washvika Arunsa, for the journey they've gone through, a tough one. But they have their social worker, Claudie. So, and Vuko Nkuna. I don't know if you heard, they said that Imizamo Hetu was like the second family for them and the child. And he said, and the teachers. So the staff at our special education care centers. We believe in infant development in those children. Sometimes they come to us and they have difficulty sitting, they have difficulty swallowing, and with the various teams, like Ruko's father said, he's changed so much. But we thank them for telling the story. And then to Usanda. Usanda is here. Thank you, Usanda, for telling your story. Usanda is an active Fountain House member and Kimber House resident. By the way, this is a quick ad break. We wash cars. Only 80 rand. We have the competitive edge. There are psychosocial disabilities and also unemployed youth. We have a huge youth unemployment situation in our country. We have a business where we can employ and they get paid. So it makes a difference in their lives. But we need, so if you to your premises to wash your cars. So we have businesses at the moment whose fleets, cars we do, but more. So again, I'm happy to give you my cell phone number and my email address. Let us know. We have a fantastic team. Summer's coming.